cheesecake no bake. We're gonna spread this out into our 13 by 9 for this delicious fall time treat. I'm just making sure we have an even distribution of that cheesecake no bake at the bottom of our 13 by 9. We're next coming in with our ladyfinger apples. I cut about 5 apples, and of course some for the pugs, and I'm gonna spread that evenly onto our cheesecake no bake, just like so. You can use any kind of apple you'd like. We're gonna move this off to the side. I'm bringing in my softened stick of butter. We're also gonna be coming in with our Quaker Oats, Minute Oats, and I'm going in with about 2 cups onto our stick of softened butter, just like so. In addition, I'm gonna come in with some ground cinnamon, which I think will be playing very nicely with our apples. And I mean, it is fall, y'all, so we are going cinnamon heavy. In addition, I'm gonna get some vanilla abstract. I love using a vanilla, but you could also use, like they have like a nut abstract, like an almond abstract. I think that would be super tasty here as well. But I just had the vanilla abstract and it'll be perfect with this easy little fall treat. We have our nutmeg, of course. I'm gonna go in just like so with our cinnamon. I think it's a great combination. I also have some flour. I'm gonna go in with just a touch of that flour, nothing too crazy, maybe about a 1/4 cup to a 1/2 cup over top our oats and our butter and all of our seasonings. And then the piece de resistance, our brown sugar. I think brown sugar, apples, I mean, name a better combination than that. I'm gonna start off with a cup, and depending on how sweet you like it, you can always add more. But now that we have that into our medium mixing bowl, I'm gonna come in with my potato masher, and that's why it's key to have your butter semi-softened. And we're gonna go ahead and get that nice and well combined, just like so, before we move on to our next step. Okay, so we ended up going in with our hands because I really want a nice crumbly texture. Don't worry, I washed my hands. But that is looking and smelling exactly how we want it. So we'll make sure to get everything off of our clean hands. And then what we're gonna do with that delicious crumble, I'm gonna come back in with our slippery, buttery hands with our cheesecake and our apples. And before our apples start to get too brown, I'm gonna go over with that homemade crumble. Remember, we have that cinnamon, the nutmeg, that brown sugar, our oats, our butter. I use a salted butter because I really love a salty, sweet kind of combination. And so we're just going over and making sure we get that evenly distributed all on top of our ladyfinger apples. Like I said, you could do any kind of apple. You can obviously make your own cheesecake if you wanted. But for me, I find that the cheesecake no bake, which we can only find at Walmart out here on the West Coast, is super convenient, and you can eat it raw or you can bake it. So that was a perfect amount of crumble, I think. Obviously, you can do more or less. You can add some raisins even to your granola. But that is looking absolutely beautiful. And to finish everything off, I'm gonna come in with our maple syrup. I think maple syrup is gonna be the perfect addition, and it's gonna help caramelize all of this yummy oat mixture right on top. Seep into those apples, seep into that cheesecake. But you could obviously omit, but I think it'll be a great addition here. All right, now that we have everything into our 13 by 9, we are ready to place this in the oven. We're gonna go for about 30 minutes, maybe even 40, and cover it at 350 degrees. Oh my goodness, our apple cheesecake crumble, perfect for the fall, is out of the oven. We have all of our crispy, yummy, delicious granola bits, that cheesecake no bake, which we baked, and then of course our ladyfinger apples. I'm gonna go right on in. Oh, the crunch is everything. Everyone knows I'm selfish, and we're going right in the middle. The granola is my favorite part. Those apples perfectly cooked and spiced. You could probably just do a spoon with this too, actually. Oh, delicious. Look at all that cheesecake, our apples, our granola. Oh, you cannot tell me that does not look absolutely amazing. The only thing we're missing, a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Boop. I don't think any crumble is complete without a scoop of vanilla bean ice cream of some sort. Juggy also agrees. All right, let's go right on in. Oh, it's really, really hot. I did let it sit for about 5-10 minutes, but it's still really, really hot. Granola, cheesecake, those apples, and of course our ice cream. Ooh, dangerous. You have to give this a try.